Hello, Namaste, Salam Alaikum, Sat Sri Akal. Today we are going to make the lamb shank biryani. Here I have got lamb shanks. So basically that shank parts of the front is called fore shanks and the back ones are called hind shanks. And hind shanks, the back ones are little more meaty. You get excellent taste because how you have to cook. These lamb shanks, when you purchase, look at the bone marrow. Bone marrow has to be nice and pink. That means, see, whenever I go and buy mutton, the bone marrow you should look. If it is nice and pink, that means it is tender. These ones are going to take some time. In a pressure cooker, you can cook on a slow, 5-7 whistles for around 20 minutes. Also, you can cook in a hot oil. You're going to slightly fry them. So what happens when you fry them? It's called a malad effect. The meat gets a lot of good taste. Now I'm going to add the masalas, the bay leaf. The cinnamon is very important. You can add a little extra also. So you can add that, and along with that you can add your flavoring spices. Slowly I'm going to color the meat. When the meat is slightly colored, then we're going to add vegetables. Now I've added ginger, carrots and onion. We're going to let that cook along with this on a slow flame. Later we're going to strain out the carrots and ginger, the bigger ones, and now we're going to add some brown onion to this. And now these brown onions also will slowly cook, and that's when add some salt. I am going to pour in water. Now if you cook this in the open pot, cook it on a slow flame for at least 1.5 hours, you will see the meat has to literally come off the bone. But another thing is, like what I am doing now, I am putting in a pressure cooker and put the lid on, and I am going to let this cook till 6 whistles. So here I have got the meat ready, and you can see how the bones have separated from the meat. First I am going to add some oil in the pan. Here is yogurt. In this I am going to put all of them. I am going to add ginger garlic paste, add a little bit of garam masala powder, some cumin powder, some chili powder, and I am also going to add coriander powder. Reason why we love to mix, especially in the hotels, when we add the masalas and all that, we don't want none of the masalas to burn. So I am going to add some of the mint leaf also in this, chopped coriander, also add some green chili. So I am going to add some water in this. One thing what happens is the yogurt will nicely all the masalas. Now we can add this directly to the oil. The oil is not hot. Again I am going to add some garam masala. In this we are going to add masala. Whatever we added, just add it in this. The lamb shanks here, look at the gravy also. I am going to take only the lamb shank pieces and put it in this gravy. If I am cooking this for myself, maybe slightly different I am going to cook. Now look at this. This is the nice stock that is there. So now what I am going to do, I am going to drain all the things out. Whatever the raw onions I have added, they are all here. The most important part is check the taste. I need to add some salt here. I am going to increase the flame. Let these gravies, slightly get concentrated. The gravy here, look at it, nice and perfect. These pieces are nice, succulent and juicy. They are going to fall off the bone. We are going to take these pieces in another bowl. Now look at the pieces. The pieces I am going to keep it on the side, which I am going to put it on the top. What are the components that go in making a very good rice? Salt. If the water is not salty enough, then your rice will not be good. The water has to be tasted. I need to add little more of salt. Now in this, add oil, or you can add some ghee, so that you want to make sure that the rice is nice, fluffy and perfect. I am going to cook the rice till it is 90% done. Once you add the rice, always mix it. Now let's cook this rice till this is 90% done. Usually it takes 5 to 7 minutes when you have hot boiling water ready. I am going to add brown onion and the mint. I have already added some, but I told you I am going to add just a little bit more. And now I am going to be very careful with the taste. Very nice. When this rice goes into it, this will become super flavorful. Here, look at the rice, very beautiful, but the moisture is little bit too much. We're going to take this rice we're going to put it on top of in the curry. Too much of gravy is there, so I'm removing the rice little early. On a slow flame, we're going to put the lamb shanks. Look at these pieces, one and one with the nalli bone. Now these pieces are super tasty. In this, whatever little bit of sauce is there, I'm just going to pour on top. On top of this, of course, we're going to add some mint. I'm going to add some brown onion and the saffron, the flavor from this. Just add some coriander leaf, some lime juice. Now, in the last, we're going to add a little bit of ghee, not much. Now, I'm going to put the lid on. I'm going to put it on a very slow flame. The next recipe, what we're going to do is going to be egg pepper curry. Here is the pan. I'm going to add some oil. In this, we're going to add some salt, some turmeric. The oil is nice and hot, and now we're going to put the eggs. We're just going to fry the yolks like this. You can, just before finishing, sprinkle a little bit of chili powder, but don't let the chili powder burn. When the curry is done, we're going to put these eggs in the curry. Here I've got the pan ready, and in this we're going to add some oil. In this I'm going to add the mustard seeds. Yes, this is right. In this cumin seeds, the methi dana and red chilli. The curry leaves is very important in this preparation. They give the bumba bumba dance. When the curry leaves are nice, shiny and nice, in this we're going to add onions. We're going to add salt, and then we're going to slightly brown the onions. Add a little bit of turmeric and these onions to be slightly colored. In this we're going to add the ginger garlic paste, and in this add nicely cut tomatoes. We are going to make this excellent gravy. So for making this gravy, I need the extra masalas here. Some more coriander powder. See, this is very little coriander powder for this much. I'm going to add a little bit of chili powder because I'm going to add more of pepper powder. So here I'm going to add pepper in two batches. The first batch here, and once this is becoming a gravy, then I'm going to add some more. A little bit of jeera powder. But now, how do I make this into a gravy? First thing is I'm going to add water, because I'm going to add some special masala here. So this is the poppy seed and coconut. So what we do is we love to add a little bit of poppy seed and coconut powder in this. So if you want to add it, that will bring in the extra gravy and taste. This is all getting cooked. I just wanted some extra curry leaves for my curry on a slow flame. What happens is when you put the lid on and cook, those tomatoes will get slightly mashy. So now I'm going to wait for a few minutes. Now the onions and the tomatoes are becoming a nice gravy. The curry leaf, I'm going to add that extra pepper powder. Without adding salt, I'm adding the jaggery already. Some salt is added, very little. That now I will know how much salt to add. So usually after adding pepper, the gravy will turn slightly darker. Salt also I already added. I'm going to add some more. This is perfect. The lovely eggs, let's put them in the gravy. Now this is all ready, beautiful and perfect. Here is my awesome the biryani. And the reason why I put on the top is the nallis is you do not want, look at the rice, nice, perfect, and the pieces of mutton. If you put on top of this, look at it. Whenever you are serving the biryani, always move the mutton pieces on the side. Take this rice like this and put it on the plate. Just aerate a little bit. There will be multi-colors here. When you serve these nalli pieces, look at this. Trust me, the meat is coming off the bone. Here is my egg curry. I'm going to serve it. Egg, the one and the half here, and some of the gravy. Here is the raita, the mint leaf raita. So this raita, especially with the lamb, you got to enjoy this awesomeness. Now, wow. You don't need anything. Let's go to the lamb shank. It is almost coming off the meat, but I kept it intact, and you have to see this. And the final, the bonanza, the punch. This is excellent biryani. And let's try this egg. Look at the meat. Just break it like this and absolutely boomba.